not good, folks. Another bad storm. Oh my gosh. Couldn't get out through the back door. Got a lot of work to do. Guys, I'm telling you, this is not good. Look at the mod shop. In the back door. So, I got a few battles I gotta fight right now. Okay, let's see if we got everything working. I got a remote hooked up to the iPhone here now so I can turn it on or off. It's going to be a little bit cloudy for a few minutes, guys, and it's going to be a bit noisy because I got the heater on. I got the front brakes, locked in four-wheel drive, the snow blower's lifted behind. So let's beat our way out of this. This stuff is going to be a kind of tough to push too because it's actually it's windswept, so it's kind of compacted. And there's ice under it. So we got a lot of stuff going against us. But we'll overcome. There's only one door in the house we could get out of. That was the front door. And there was only one door in the shop we could get into. And that was the front door. I kind of took a risk to open up the shelter because it's a northerly wind, which means that it's coming right at the shelter door. But the shelter's weighed down with snow, so it's structurally sound, even more so than when there's no snow on it. I don't think the camera can really give you that much depth, how deep it is, but I'm telling you folks, it's deep. My main objective is not so much to open it up down here. My main objective is to get the driveway open, because if either of us had an emergency of any kind, you need to be able to get in and out. So, plus we have couriers expected today. I really don't think they're going to be out today, but hey. We shall see. We weren't out at all yesterday because the storm was in a full rage yesterday. So Kathy got a lot of packaging to do. Now I'm going to back up. And I'm going to push a little bit this way. Then I'm going to go back up in the other pile with the snowblower. Too bad about the ice. Ice takes all the fun out of it. And believe it or not, tomorrow it's supposed to rain. They say if you don't like the weather here in Newfoundland, just wait a couple of minutes and it'll change. See the icing under it, folks? You just keep butting until you make the first pass, and then you can nibble away at it then. very fluffy. It's right compacted. Nothing worse than wind. I can just nibble away at it there now. Now some people might be thinking I could use the Arctic pusher and do it that way, but the problem is here, it's not so much the blade or the tractor, it's the lack of traction. So no matter what I use, it's going to be a problem. I can turn down the air a little bit there now. To do now, as soon as I can find my remote, I'm going to come back, I'm going to back up, I'm going to take the snowblower and I'm going to blow that snow out behind me so I can get up on the side of the shop, and I'll be right back. People always ask me, how come you don't have a snowblower up front? Because I've been pushing snow a long time, and this is the best combination that I find we got. For instance, I need my bucket today, and I'm going to need my plow today, and if I had a snowblower on the front, I wouldn't have an FEL. Now you can get snowblowers with the FEL, but that's a whole different kettle of fish for me. And I don't want that at all. There's too much changing around. Now folks, look what we got to deal with here. I got to claw my way through that until I can make a cut. When I make a cut, then I can deal with it. I can't back up and use a snow blower here because I can only blow it over on the patio. I can't blow it over on Buddy's property. It's not often this happens, but it do happen. See, no snow there, look. Once you get your hole dug out, well then you're okay. I got lots of room down there to put the snow. And of course I could blow it here over by the gas pumps. But you never know how long the snow is going to last here in Newfoundland, and you never know how much you're going to get. So whenever you're pushing it, you need to push it as far as you can get it. Because you might need the room later on. Getting warm in here, folks. One thing about doing it this way, you can nibble at it, and as you're breaking it up a bit, you're making it easier to handle. I don't really care about the mess right now because I can go back once I get it all broke up, and then I can do the final cleanup then. Right now I'm just trying to get through it, trying to prioritize it. See, there's a good mess there yet, but we're getting at it. I mean, we were looking at 4 or 5 foot. Look, see the ice? Look, she's going sideways. Come on, Killer, you're doing good, buddy. Don't be embarrassed. People ask me why I don't have chains. I've never put chains on it. There's 800 or 900 pounds worth of concrete weights in the back. I've never put chains on it because chains tear up the pavement. What have we got here? Never even had a chance to put our chairs away for the winter. That's okay. snowblower. You might have seen it in some of our other videos. And later on I'll walk that up on the patio, and I'll do the walkways and do the patio with the snowblower. I use the tractor, but Kathy don't like me up on the patio with the tractor. She said it leaves marks in the woods, so. Yes, boys, I'm only joking. Now, some of you might ask, how come you don't paint your patio? Well, that's an argument Kathy and I have had for many years. Of course, I wanted to paint it. She didn't want it painted. And she says, if you paint it once, you got to be painting it every year. So, I'd like to get your opinion on that. If you paint it once, do you have to paint it every year? I know a little bit more about tractors than I do about staining pressure-treated wood, so. So as you can see, my line of attack is actually working now. We are making progress. You don't need to tear everything up to do it. Some people ask me, why such a big tractor for doing your driveway? Well, as I said in the past, we bought the tractor because we were doing commercial snow clearing at the time. And a year after we bought this particular one, I decided, you know what? I'm sick of getting up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go snow clearing and having customers complaining that they didn't think there was enough snow down to justify me going out snow clearing. So I said, you know what? You can't please them. So I'm going to retire from it. And I said, you know what a great tractor. At the time, I think it had 50 hours on it when I retired, commercial snow clearing. And I'm telling you, this comes in some handy. We're after doing all our groundwork with it. We do all our heavy lifts now because of the steel and stuff we use for our CNC. And I'll tell you, I just love the friggin' thing. It's reliable. We've got a good dealer network with regards to getting services, getting parts, and so you can't beat it. If you live on the east coast of Newfoundland, or anywhere in Newfoundland for that matter, or anywhere in the world, no matter what you have, you need to have good service. Because the machine is only part of it. Boy, I'm telling you, this is getting slippery here. I was starting to slide into that tree. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little bit worried. So much ice. I thought we were going to have to get the Bronco out, or the BX. Pull it out. And guys, let me see if I can straighten you up here a bit. Everything looks like it's all getting out of kilter again. All the bouncing around. I wasn't going to do a video, but I said, I'll do a short one. Of course, you never know how long they are until you piece them together. Okay, folks, look at this. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's have a look. See how deep it is. at that. You gotta love it. Gotta use snowblower, folks. Kathy is in packaging up. It's still quite windy and it's a little bit cold, so I don't want her out here at this. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, she don't want you guys to miss a shot. All you gotta do is just ask and she'll come out and do it. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not very comfortable there today, filming there. But that's it. That's what she likes to do. So anyway, we got some improvements for this phone. We got a dead cat to film outside and stuff. It'll keep the wind out of the mic, but at the same time, this one kind of snuck up on us, so we never had time to hook it all up and test it. So hopefully the next time we'll have it all figured out. It will improve. I'm going to do something about that mount too as well. I'm going to fabricate a bracket. If I could get out there and get the blow snow around to go. Turn on some lights. Let me see now we can get this to work. Okay. There it is. I blew it all over the hedging there, right over the top of it. That way, try to keep it safe for pedestrians, because this is supposed to be a sidewalk here, which they will clear up eventually. And I don't want to add to the problem. So that's why I blow the snow out of the way. I don't want to create more snow for them. Clean up a little bit. I gotta get the vehicles out. Once I get the vehicles out, then I can clean up in there. Get the Honda snowblower out. We shall see what happens. And maybe I could talk Kathy into getting some footage with the snowblower, the Honda. It is so slippery. I think that's the most frustrating part of it. Because, I mean, these tractors, they got enough power to push the house off the foundation. But if they don't get traction, they can't do what they're paid to do. So I'm going to... do a bit of handwork there now. I got to get the broom and clean the snow off of that one and then move them.